Thank you for joining us. Welcome to LumioStation.
Hello, it's Enestor and welcome to LumioseStation. I'm your temporary conductor here at the Wi-Fi station. I hope you guys enjoy your stay. If you guys aren't subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to be a temporary conductor, make sure to check the video description below where PK and the other regular Wi-Fi battle conductors describe it a lot better than I ever could. So with that all said, let's head in right to this battle. As you guys can see, my team and my opponent's team aren't really the best around because we got, well, I'm a rain team minus the rain because I'm too lazy to actually breed a Poliwagon while I was breeding for Jolteon. I got two perfect IV EVs, so I just made a Sylveon and made that my special wall, and he has a Ninjask, which is very gimmicky, and I was very interested at how that would play out in this battle. So Jack is issuing a challenge. Jack was actually on King Nappy's Wi-Fi stream last night. If you guys want to check him out real quick. So I start off with my Garchomp, thinking that this guy would start off with his stupid Ninjas because they always like to set up some nice stat boosts and just pass them on with their stupid baton pass. But he goes for the Protect, so that's automatically telling me he's a stupid speed boost Ninjask, and I don't really agree with this guy's name. I'm on drugs, but whatever. So he goes for the Swords Dance, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna get a bit out of hand if I don't hit this Dragon Rush, but thankfully I do, and Nick brings him right down to his sash. So I'm already thinking that this guy's gonna Protect again after the speed boost. I'm thinking, how in the world, what stupid move should I do? So I automatically reveal that I have Dragon Claw. I know it's redundant to have Dragon Claw and Dragon Rush, but sometimes you just need the accuracy of Dragon Claw instead of the power. So he decides to Baton Pass right into, guess what? His Steel Ninja, which is Bisharp. So I did not see that coming at all. I was thinking that it might go to his Garchomp or something, because that would make him godlike. Just imagine 3 boost speed and +2 attack. Wow, that would be brutal to deal with. But I switch out thinking that this thing's probably going to do a Sucker Punch, so I switch into my Gonzap, and that wasn't really the best decision because now I can't do anything to the Steel Ninja. So I think I'm trying to go for some spikes, but he goes for the Iron Head and he gets the stupid flinch, and I'm like, no, I can't be dealing with this crap right now. I need all the hacks to be on my side of the field right now. So he goes for the Night Slash, and I still go for the spikes, but he gets a crit. And I don't think the crit mattered in this battle because that was a +2 stab from a Bisharp. I mean, I'm assuming that it's probably Adamant because that's the most used set. So I send out my Toxicroak thinking I can take this stupid Iron Head a lot better, but I just died instantly and I forgot. I thought that fighting was resistant to iron or steel types, but that was completely wrong, and I learned that the hard way. So I send out my Hammerhead trying to get a revenge kill, hoping that I can live this Sucker Punch, and I see my HP going down and I barely live that one, so I know that I can kill this thing with an Earthquake. So there goes that threat right there. I'm like, okay, there goes 2 Pokemon just so easily. So he sends out his Land Shark, which was really baffling to me because unless this thing was like Choice Scarf, there's no way this thing was gonna outspeed me. So there goes his Land Shark, and I'm just saying, yeah, I caught up in all the everything. So now he sends out I'm on drugs, and I already know this thing is probably going to be faster than me after 1 Protect speed boost. So now I'm thinking, now that I don't have my physical wall in Skarmory, I'm like, who can take this stupid X-Scissor the best? So I send out my Aegislash, hoping to take this very nicely. And he does his X-Scissor, and I live this very nicely. I think that was a crit too. Yep, a crit. Crit did literally 11 HP. So I'm like, okay, this stupid thing is probably going to use Protect, but I didn't think, actually didn't predict it to go to to use Protect. I just went straight for the Shadow Sneak, hoping to just kill it immediately, but it went for the stupid Protect, so I couldn't kill it that turn. So that thing is gonna die the next turn with my Shadow Sneak. I'm actually a special attacking Aegislash, but I just have Shadow Sneak just for those brief moments where the attack, or those brief moments when the HP is low enough that I know I can kill it. So he sends out his Helioptile, aka Spark Lizard, and I'm like, okay, this thing's probably gonna go for a Dark Pulse, but I just want to make sure that it does. So I go for the King Shield, seeing what it wants to do, hopefully not going for like a T-Wave or something. So it went straight for the Dark Pulse. I'm like, oh, and I protected, and I thought I can live that pretty nicely. I do decently, and he reveals that he's a Life Orb set, so I go switch to Blade form and I go straight for the Flash Cannon, but I completely forgot that electric types are resistant to steel types. Again, my idiocy is just catching up to me. My lack of knowledge to the type chart is really biting me in the butt this battle. So I send out my special wall. I'm straight because I'm a dude Sylveon, and I'm like, you are the straightest of the straight. And I send him out just to take this take that Dark Pulse a lot better than any of my other Pokemon. So I think I set up the light screen this turn. Oh, he goes for the Thunderbolt. I know I can still live this pretty nicely because, you know, Sylveon has really nice special defense. So I go for the light screen, and then I completely forgot that this Helioptile could do T-Wave, and I was planning on doing Protect just to see what it wanted to do, but I forgot, and it just went for T-Wave. I'm like, no, my wall, it's doing nothing now. So that T-Wave is definitely going to make a difference later in the battle, but so is my light screen. So as that Helioptile dies and I'm making back some HP with my leftovers, I'm thinking, who's this? This guy has, I think, 2 Pokemon left, his Charizard and Gengar. I'm like, this Gengar might be annoying to deal with, but it turns out his Gengar was his Mega Evolution, which I'm not too sure that you should have made that your Mega Evolution, because Charizard's actually pretty weak without its Mega Evolution. So I think I tried to go for the Moonblast, hoping for his special attack drop, but I got Parahex and he went for his Sludge Bomb, and I lived that pretty nicely, even though that's stab and super effective against me. So that just shows how good Light Screen is and how good special defense on Sylveon is. So I go for the Moonblast. I know it's not very effective, but I get the special attack drop, and I'm like, okay, that's all good. Sylveon, you did your job. And I'm like, okay, I'm trying to go for the Protect. I tried to go for the Protect, try to see if I can stall this thing out of Sludge Bombs, but I get Parahex, and who cares? I wasn't expecting much left out of my Sylveon. So now I don't have a light screen, which really annoys me because I don't have anything to really take a hit nicely against this Gengar. So I send out my Aegislash, hoping to kill it with my Shadow Sneak, but he switches out to his Fire Red Charizard, which I personally would have been my Mega Evolution, considering Gengar is actually really good even without the Mega Evolution. So now I'm like, okay, what can I do? I decided to sack my Aegislash just because I know I have a Revenge Killer in both my Garchomp and my Jolteon, because my Jolteon is Choice Scarfed. So I was like, okay, there goes my Aegislash, and I'm like, oh no, goodbye my fine sacred fellow. So now I send out my Hammerhead. I'm like, okay, odds are I can kill this thing with a Dragon Claw. See, this is why I put Dragon Claw, just for those accuracy moments. Because if I went for Dragon Rush or Stone Edge, I swear I probably would have missed that because it's so important. So he sends out his Gengar, and obviously that thing's gonna outspeed me because, you know, Mega Gengar is super fast. So I'm like, oh no. So I send out my Gonzalez, aka Jolteon, Choice Scarf. I know I'd outspeed, but I'm debating, can a Shadow Ball kill it out? Because I'm Timid Nature, and it's going down, and it kills it. I'm like, yes! I killed the Mega Gengar. And I'm just saying, yes, I am not the worst Wi-Fi battler out there. I just have a terrible team. I'm working on fixing this team. But if you guys enjoyed this battle, come check out my my channel, the link will be in the description below. I also do some Wi-Fi battles there, and I also do some LPs there. So if you guys enjoyed this, thank you for having me here on LumioStation. I will see you guys later.